So today we are on because we want to have this conversation about what's been going on in the press and in the news about gel lamps causing mutations and skin cancers and all these isms and schisms that they're stating that is happening. Yeah. Obviously, we are nail techs. It's our job to defend our industry. Yes. And I think as it's current, it's good to talk about it. So I personally feel I'm not talking to the industry, I'm talking to the client. I think clients need to hear us voice these things and have conversations about these things. I think it's really important. So this is the conversation today. The topic is, does gel lamps cause skin cancers and mutations?
Obviously, I am not a scientist, so obviously I can't give you like an example from the scientific part, like a point of view.
Yeah.
But from my own experience as a nail tech, I've been doing nails for 17 years. Mm-hmm. If that was the case, surely I would know someone, or I would hear about someone.
Or have a client.
I have a client who had that kind of issue, and I never ever in my life heard.
I've not encountered it.
Never.
No.
So obviously, if that was such a common thing, and obviously it is a massive industry, yes. So there's many nail technicians working every day doing your nails pretty, and we never heard of anyone developing any mutation to the skin from the UV light.
No.
Okay, it's a different story if you're going to talk about allergies, but allergies is not about the UV light.
No, that's about the product. That's different.
But that's the only thing, the only issue I can actually hear from experience.
Yes.
But nothing from the UV light.
No. And again, it's like, where are they getting the statistics from? That would be that's the bit I would like to know. Like, I love the fact that Duction, most of you guys who are on my page, I have put out a piece in my story, on my feed. Yeah, it's called a feed. This is a story. You gotta get the terminology right. About Duction and what his findings were with other scientists regarding UV and LED lights. Mm-hmm. There has been no findings as yet of anybody having these effects. Yeah, exactly. So there's no scientific proof as yet. But I will say this, I think it's our job as nail technicians to make our clients feel comfortable and reassure them that it's safe and it's okay. So I'm not against my client coming with the gloves, with the cut out fingers. Mm. My client came to me and said, I want to wear these gloves, Shireen. I wouldn't be against it.
I have a client who apply UV filter on before they put hands.
So she sun-tone.
Yeah, like a sun cream.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I'm not gonna say anything. I always say just please stay away from the nails. Don't put any cream on the nails.
Absolutely not.
Because we can't have them oily. But if she wants to put a protection because that's gonna make her feel safe, why not do it? Even though I know it's not really
it's not necessary.
It's not the UV light which is gonna tan your skin. Yes. So
yeah. I think that's what people need to understand. The UV light that is used in sun tanning salons and shops, or what are they called, sunbeds, is not the same UV that's being put into the lamps that we use. And to be honest, who uses UV?
UV. I mean,
we use LED now.
Yeah, now it's LED, yes. But obviously, as you said, this is a completely different light because obviously, as we know, when we tan, this is our how to say it, like a protection, like a reaction from the sun damage, yes? So obviously, when there is a sun, our skin goes tan, we like it, but obviously this is not good for our skin. Mm-hmm. If you keep your hands in our UV lights or LED lights, you don't go, there's no reaction from the skin.
You don't get a tan. No. Absolutely not. No. That does not happen. You might get a bit of spike. Yeah, when the product heats up.
It comes from the product.
Again, it's a product. It's not from the light. How do we now, as nail technicians, work within an industry that has been tarnished yet again by mainstream media? I think this time around, it's really had a hit on us because I've been getting messages, you've been getting messages, like tagged in things. I've gone onto social media and seen people who don't even do nails have something to say about it. It's scaremongering in a way.
Yeah, it is, but you know what is scary? Because obviously we are kind of living through quite scary times anyway.
Yeah.
So everyone is trying to cut back, so they kind of give up the luxuries, which are nails. And now I started to think, is there any companies which, for example, going to provide you with a normal varnish, which you can take home and do your own manicures, are kind of spreading those information to
gosh.
stop us from having clients. Yes, because clients are going to think, why I'm going to give up my nails because this is cancerous, yeah, and they're giving me a mutation. I'm going to buy this varnish from the Boots or other, place.
Are you guys? Are you hearing this fairy? Because you see,
come on, if they say stories, I can tell stories too.
True.
Yeah. So this is that something against us to stop us from providing
a service?
Yeah.
Because I guess gel polish. That's our next conversation. Who uses what? Who uses more? Is gel used more than nail varnish, or is nail varnish used more? Next conversation, we're gonna get that. That's a good another topic, guys. I like this.
Yeah.
This is free flow. Yeah. Sorry about the hairdryer, but we are in the salon, and Boltec has to earn his money, his dollar, his coin, his cash. Chung. He needs his money to pay the bills. So I'm not gonna stop recording because he's got the hairdryer on. Yeah. It's a natural environment. So I'm not going to apologise for the hairdresser. No. We're working. Yeah, we're making coin. Yeah. But back to our conversation.
Yeah, we're back.
I like to divert a little. But maybe it could be the nail varnish company spreading these rumours to try and get us guys out of a job.
Yeah. But you see, it's like, if you want to prove your point, you're gonna kind of create a
drama, a problem.
Yes, or you're gonna create an experiment which is just gonna prove it. Because I don't know if you read into these lamps, if you read about articles. They're, for example, using very strong UV lights, and they were exposing the hands for a day. Or
it was very long periods.
Yeah, so they almost they make up that experiment just to prove the point, not really like a real
life circumstance. As you know, well, in LED, your hands are in for seconds, 1 minute to be precise. I'm at a time. So how many times are the hands going in the lamp? 5 times maximum. So that's 5 minutes that your hands will go into the lamp. So
no one put their hands and sit there for hours.
For hours and hours. You'd never make up the kind of hours that you would need in order to be exposed for you to have mutation. I really want to know what the mutations look like. Do they have little aliens growing out their hands? Sorry. Little warts, 6 fingers. I don't know. I'm yet to see the images. I know we're laughing about it, and some people are going to take it quite serious and be like, no, this is for real, this is scaring me. Especially all the natural nail people that don't wear gel. And personally, I'm saying, as a nail technician, if you come and see me to have your nails done, you are safe. I use lamps that have been manufactured, they've been tested. I believe in using brands that are of quality, that are of high spec. When I moved over to hard gel, I used crystal nail. I came to see Karolina, I trained with Karolina, and now I use crystal nail. I would never buy a brand or a product that I haven't trained with. I don't do that because I understand everybody has their own techniques and formulas and ways of applying and using the product. And I think it's important as nail artists that we go out and re-educate ourselves every time we touch a different brand. I think it's wrong to just buy something and apply. I honestly believe that. I've spent so much money on education because I'm nosy. If C&D brings something out, I want to go and try it. If OPI go and bring something, I want to try it. Crystal Nail, I want to try it. You name it, I want to try it. So I want to see what's...
I've been teaching, so I've been educating for so many years. And you know what? This is my way of looking at things as well. I loved going on the trainings. I love learning about new products, learning about new techniques, but also mixing with other like-minded people like me. So education is always the key. This is what builds you up as a nail technician. I mean, this is how you get bigger, how you grow, how you update your skills. So it's not as simple as just seeing a products, like a new products, and knowing how to use the products. You, as you said, you just need to go and invest into a training, someone who actually tested that product. For example, maybe I don't have much of the experience from different brand because I use just one brand for so many years, but I I live for that brand. I know how the gel smells. I know how it feels. I use it every day. So if someone wants to know about my brand, I'll know it in and out because I'm using it every day.
Yeah.
So as I said, I know everything.
Yes.
Oh, kind of. Yes, I know.
Yes.
From my own experience. So if I was trying to find out about new products, I would go to the person who actually live for that product like me.
Yes.
This is the best way to learn.
Absolutely, and I think it's so important. And that's what brings me to saying, you know, are these conversations coming from the facts that people are buying cheap lamps from, let's say, Amazon, Alibaba, eBay, and then buying products from brands that might not be regulated, and then using these products and these lamps, and these are the things that are causing the problems, which then tarnishes the industry.
Yes.
That could also be a factor. So I guess what I'm saying is mutations could really be happening.
Yes.
But not from the professional side, but from when people who are not trained or not in our world just going off buying things and bad things are happening.
Yeah, I mean, this is correct. I think people, as I mentioned before, people think that this is very easy. Doing nails is easy. It doesn't require so much of your knowledge, which obviously is not true. I spent years of training myself, so it's not as simple as just one day course when you go and do it, or online course that you're gonna watch something for 1 hour and you think you're qualified because they are giving you a qualification.
No, it doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that, exactly. And when it comes to products, there's so many brands, they invest money into making the product safe, to be compliant with the regulation, because as we know, even if you want to bring the products out, they need to be safe to use on skin.
Absolutely.
So you can't just go and buy something from Amazon or from Alibaba because we don't know what's this in it. And that's why when you put your trust into the brand, you trust that that brand made, you pay obviously extra, but they did the job. They make sure that this product is safe for me to use.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think those things are important. And so clients, I would say for you guys who are scared regarding the lamps and mutations and cancers, yes, please, if you come and see me, I can't speak for Karoline, but I'm sure Carolina feels the same. You are allowed to wear the gloves. Mind I don't put a link for the gloves from Amazon so you can buy to put your hands in. I don't mind. If you want to wear those, I'm happy for you to wear them. I'm not against it because I understand everyone's scared. Like when COVID came out, some people, I'm not wearing a mask, I'm wearing a mask. Do as you please. If it makes you feel safe, I want you to feel safe and also want you to feel welcome. So I'm not against it. If you want to put sunscreen, I'm not against it. Maybe, would it be good as an incentive to people? Like maybe we should buy a small sun cream and put it on the side.
On the desk, so they can help themselves.
You can help yourself. Maybe that's something to do. Like if you want sunscreen, I'm happy to put it on the desk. You want to put some on before, that's fine. But as far as I'm concerned, in all the years I have been doing nails, and I would say, we don't really know how long I've been in doing this, because then I'm going to expose how old I am. And I like y'all thinking that I'm young, do you know what I mean?
You are.
I'm very young, But in all my years, I have never heard of anyone getting skin cancer from a UV or an LED light. No.
No, I just agree with you. I never heard of anyone. Never ever. No mutation from the UV light. It's different story, allergies, but this comes from products. This is again another topic we could talk about.
Absolutely, we should.
Yeah, but it's just not from the UV light.
So with that being said, you have two nail technicians that have well over 40 years of experience. Combined. Combined. Okay. Yeah, we've got 40 years combined, and we are saying to you that we have never ever come up and seen anyone have skin cancers or mutations due to the lights that we are using. But we are open and we are welcome to you wearing gloves or creams to protect yourselves. Again, wherever you go, question the person that's doing your nails. Answer them the questions that are embedded in your heart, or in your mind, should I say. If you don't feel safe, if you want to know why are you filing my nails that way, why are you removing it that way, why are you applying that product, ask the questions, because as far as I'm concerned, it's our job to answer.
Of course.
So with that being said, we're saying you're safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.
Yeah.